Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and just trying to live stream again. I did live stream a few days ago, but there was some technical issues towards the end of the stream. Hopefully those kinks have been worked out. I've kind of been a little bit less ambitious with the settings, shall we say, and hopefully this is coming through clear and you can hear me properly. I'm gonna put my on-screen display back up, but before I do anything else, I may as well show my settings just in case anyone else is interested. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160. Game has a 120 FPS cap using a variable refresh rate as the sync tech. In terms of dynamic scaling, it can scale to native, but it can also scale down to 66%, which I believe is quality on the DLSS scale. Everything else is at ultra or highway highest. And the only thing I've disabled is low resolution font, which is kind of disabled by default. So that is pretty much it for the in-game settings. I'm currently in the Junon region of the game, so the second map. Trying to get a few things done. There are one or two things I still need to do in the Grasslands, so I'll probably go back there at some point. But I've got some more towers I need to find. Let's go to this live stream point though. That'll be my next objective. So really been enjoying Final Fantasy VII Rebirth now that I'm back into it. A lot of mini games in this game though, so good to see Fort Condor back in this game. I actually like the new card game Queen's Blood. It's actually pretty good once you kind of understand what you're doing. So I'm enjoying that too. And I'm sure there'll be a host of other mini games to do once I hit Golden Saucer. Now I usually don't overclock my graphics cards while live streaming, but I thought this stream would double as a stability test for me as well. Okay, let's climb up here, see where it takes us. Ben Sunny Isaac says, there's a mod to view this game's cutscenes at 60 FPS. I didn't realize the cutscenes were run at 30 FPS, not that I remember. I think there is actually. Possibly there's a mod, I haven't looked for it, but at the moment I think we're stuck with 30 FPS at the moment. Go up here. So I'm actually using my PlayStation 5 pad. For those who are wondering, works pretty well. The hell was that? Game just blinked. For some reason they weren't really bright. I'm not too sure what happened there. But anyway, I found another live stream. Okay, that's another one. I'm trying to do all of the stuff for Chadley. And it's a way of earning a little bit of experience for the party as well. Oh, I wonder what's up here. So you got the black chocobos that can climb up mountains. I like the way they kept that detail in from the original game. Let's see where I am right now. I guess it will take me up over here. Okay, guess that was someone else's Chocobo. There's a lot of exploring to do in this game. Let me just check what I got to do. So I got to pressure the enemy.
Variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. As their size puts them at the lower end of the food chain, they're exceptionally skittish creatures. In addition, they can actively regulate their body temperature, thus allowing them to emit heat as a defense against predators. There are theories that these fiery displays may also be employed in space.
Alright, let's go. Let's find out what they like.
Is said to be a survival of the fittest.
Okay, to stagger these enemies, exploiting its elemental weakness will pressure it. While pressured, it will become unable to use some abilities. So it's weak to frost. I'll just use Blizzard against it. Tifa, where are you? Oh, you did have some ATB, but you used it. That's one of them pressured already. Another one staggered. Alright, let's finish these guys off. I'm on cloud. Getting your ass beat here. I've got 13 seconds to end this. Right, let's use Blizzard. Oh, come on, we failed in the last one. That last one was so stubborn. Yeah, we'll retry again. Because these things are really strong, even though they're pretty small.
Most excellent work, Cloud. Does that battle prove a fitting test of your prowess? Your dissatisfied expression says it all.
Oh yes, I've noticed that as well.
You aren't equipped with that functionality. Anyway, with the data from your latest bout, I created a new virtual combat trial. It will prove a real test.
So Jack K says, any idea what those thick chunks mean on the frame time graph? I'm also getting them on the latest NVIDIA driver on RTX 4090. At first I thought it was because of my G-Sync. Then I disabled my G-Sync and it's still there. So honestly, I'm not too sure why that happened. It wasn't there before. I think it got introduced with the latest driver. But honestly, I can't really give you an answer for that. Zesty Close says, hello Bang, how is your feedback about multi MSFG? Do you mean multi-frame generation? I think it's pretty good. I've done 3 videos now with it. And I provide commentary throughout the whole video, so if you want my real thoughts in real time, you should watch some of those and then you will see. I even did Hogwarts Legacy this morning with FrameGen, and I gave my thoughts on the videos. But I think it works well for certain games. You can't use it everywhere, but for slower paced RPG games I think it works pretty well. Just gonna make sure I'm healed up and then I'm gonna try again with this mission. I can definitely do it, just got hit too many times. Okay, potion for Tifa, potion for Cloud, and we should be ready. Jose Semino says RTX 5080 or 4090, which is better? 4090 is the better card. 5080 has better features and better power draw, but the 4090 is a better card. Overclock it, it's another 25%. It's about 25% faster. So, and it has more VRAM, and it has DLSS 4. Just without the X4 frame gen, it's got at least X2. So yeah, it's definitely the better card for sure. Anyway, let's get this on the show on the road. Alright, we're gonna try and do this again. I think I can win this time.
Rare ignolost variant identified. Guidance protocol. As their size puts them at the lower end of the food chain, they're exceptionally creatures. They can actively regulate their body temperature, thus allowing them to emit heat as defensive predators. Their ability to monitor displays may also be exploited. After all, nature is said to be a survival of the
Alright.
fittest.
You're done. Now you're reporting.
Did that easily this time.
We've accrued a lot of great data, thanks to you.
ST Close says, nice, thanks, my 1590 arrives next week. I just bought Samsung G8 4K 24Hz monitor. Can't wait for it. Congratulations. Which 1590 did you buy? I'm still waiting on mine. I bought the Asus Astral OC edition on launch day. Still waiting though, but I think I'll probably get it next week as well, hopefully. But as soon as I get it, I'll let you guys know for sure. But for now, I'm just having some fun with the 5080. Okay, well, there's another one of those divine caves we can weaken the summon. I'm gonna go there. That's probably the next thing I want to do. Head in this direction. Whilst the Phoenix battle at the moment is way too hard, but if you weaken it a little bit with these shrines, then it's a lot more realistic. Unless you want to get really overpowered and fight it later. So usually if you hit this thing, it will lead you. I guess I'll have to find it myself. Place looks a little bit awkward to explore. I'm going the wrong way.
This here's the crow's nest. Base of operations for our anti-Shinra activities. Sorry, but we're keeping things locked down after the trouble and under...
Okay, so we can't go through here yet.
No.
Right, I guess you'll have to come back another time. They've kind of blocked this area off. No problem. Zestico says, I bought the Phantom model for €2,489, almost MSRP price, so I was lucky. Diego, or here, I think how you pronounce it. Did you buy 64GB DDR5? Yes, I did. Papa B Preaching says, opinion on V12 volt high power fiasco rearing its head again, plans to mitigate issues when you get yours undervolting. To be honest, I had my RTX 4090 Supreme X for 2 years, more than 2 years even. Never had an issue, and that was 2 years using the adapter. So in my experience, I actually haven't had any issues, and I overclocked that card every day I owned it, no problem. I even had like over 500 watt BIOSes running. With the 5080, it doesn't really draw that much power, so no real need to undervolt. As you can see, the card's using less than 1 volt on the core anyway. There isn't really much headroom to undervolt. Most 4090s use 1.075 volts, so there is room to undervolt. And the older 4090s, like the original ones, use 1.1 volts if you really push them, and some of those had the issue. So I think these cards come out the box, the 5080 at least, kind of reserved. They don't really use their true potential. So there isn't really much to do. I heard there are some 5090s that have had some melting issues. Honestly, from what I've seen, you know, the best thing not to use is third-party cables. And I have a Corsair 1200 watt shift, which has a native 600 watt rated 12 volt high power cable. So with touching wood, it should be okay, but we'll see. If it does melt my cables, then that will suck. But there's no reason why my RMA should be denied if it does get burnt. Okay, what to do now? There's some things I can't do quite yet, but there's things that I can do as well. So I think I can go here, possibly. This one's been locked off, but I might be able to get to this one. I'm going to teleport back here, just in case. Ubengerd says waiting for better availability and price below 3K in Germany. Honestly, with the tariffs that have been introduced to China, I know they're on hold right now, but that wait may turn into you spending more money. So there's not much you can do though, because scalpers are kind of just grabbing everything as they come out. But I'm hearing that the stock situation is going to get a lot better soon. So maybe scalpers will be in some trouble when the availability goes through the roof, and then we can actually get some cards at MSRP. I paid for my card at MSRP anyway, so I'm not that bothered. But the point is, things are going to get a lot more expensive, so we'll see. Rifki Kernia, sorry, says, what capture card are you using? I'm using the Elgato 4KX. Good capture card, portable. You don't need to put it inside your PC, and it can do 144, 120 Hz 4K and 144 Hz 4K actually, if you really wish, with MJPEG. But I prefer the image quality over that. Thirsty Close says apparently the problem is on the Founders Edition cause they forgot to place a current controller on the PCB. But now melting reports from custom cores, they have it. Okay, well, I know with the Asus Astro they've got something like that. They've got a custom kind of power delivery. So I think I'll be okay. Hopefully I'll be okay. I'm not gonna say that it won't happen to me. I just haven't experienced it yet, so we'll see. Okay, so if we go up this wall and go all the way around, we could possibly get here. Go across this. So got 28 people watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I'd appreciate it. This helps with the visibility of the stream, brings more people in, catches more eyes, and ultimately helps me out. So if you wouldn't mind, I really appreciate that. Alex on Tranto, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, says, are you using capture utility for streaming for OBS, and what are your settings? Looking very good. I'm actually using both. So I'm using the 4K capture utility via OBS, but then there's this kind of option where you can send the signal via your Ethernet connection to OBS, and then from OBS I'm live streaming it. So OBS isn't doing any of the encoding, it's just doing the part where it sends all the data to YouTube, whereas the capture utility is actually doing all the capturing. So hope that makes sense. It's kind of like a hybrid approach. I just found that doing it this way, the stream seems to be consistently smoother, whereas when I do it on OBS, it's okay, but it doesn't seem as smooth. So I've kind of gone with the more fluid option. I just got to quickly check my statistics because I had some issues in my last stream where it started dropping frames. I just want to check my dock view just to make sure there isn't any drop frames so far. And my stats window seems to have disappeared. Just give me a second. Gotta go and find that now. Yep, so far so good. No drop frames whatsoever, so I'm happy. I'll try and get to your comments as much as I can, guys, but you're kind of overwhelming me now. So where am I? Artemis, here's the name I recognize, says, have my 5090 Vanguard shipping February 21st. Little concerned too about melting, but to have a 1300 watt platinum PSU with native 12 volt high power connection 2x6 connector, but NVIDIA should know better. So yeah, you seem like you're set. I don't think you'll have any issues. You definitely meet all the recommendations. Got even a bit of overhead for overclocking, so you should be fine. We have Samanuske says, have you experienced any compilation shader stutter or any traversal stutter while playing Final Fantasy 7? Yeah, all the time. This game's it's just literally woven into this game's fabric that you're gonna have stutters. I don't think I've seen anyone have a stutter-free experience on this game. You can do things to mitigate the stuttering. I've seen a few guides, but I haven't really tried them out, but maybe I should. But there are ways to alleviate the stuttering. It kind of is a pain that you have to do that. Okay, I think we've... No, we're close, but we're not quite where we want to be. I think it's this way. Okay, there's something nearby that I need to check for. Jump down here. So sometimes your Chocobo can sniff out valuables. Okay, so I found an ever onion. I'm not too sure what that is. So yeah, I just need to go this way. We can go in the water. Hopefully we can swim against the current. I'm not too sure if we can. Okay, but how do we get across? I don't think we can get up here. No. Much we can do. I'm just trying to look around at what the way is to actually get up here. I don't think there is a way. No. Maybe this way is locked behind that base that we can't get into yet. Okay. Well, we may as well just explore this area then, while we're here. Seguza, I think that's how it's pronounced, says, hey, did you think that the upgrade from 6800 XT to 5080 is worth it? I'm looking to play 4K games at 120 FPS. Yeah, it's a big upgrade from a 6800 XT, but 120 Hz 4K, yeah, it will definitely be a good option for you, especially with the frame generation options to help kind of reach that target frame rate. And with DLSS 4, you can drop down to the performance mode if you need to, just to achieve that frame rate. DLSS is practically supported in every game now, so yeah, that would actually be a decent upgrade in my opinion. Sorry, to see if I didn't miss any comments. Artemis says, tried playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 as I bought the sequel as well, but couldn't get into it, man. Such a slow slog of a game for me. I think it requires a bit of patience. I didn't buy number 2 because I haven't beat number 1 yet, so I know a few people want me to play number 2, but I actually do play my games. I don't just benchmark, so I'm not going to ruin my experience of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 just because people want to see performance of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Not only that, but a lot of games got released in a quick succession. We had Spider-Man 2, we had Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and then we had Kingdom Come Deliverance, all in close succession. I'm not going to spend like £130 on a game in 1 month and buy an RTX 5090 and other stuff. I'm not going to do that, so I pick and choose the games I want to play. Sometimes I'll double back and get them later. Okay, I think I've done everything I can for now. There's some things that are basically locked away. So I'm going to go back to this battle because I need to try and get all the points. Darzo says, I'm 57th in the queue for my 5090. I'm way ahead of you, mate. I'm so far ahead of you that hopefully when they get the first restock, I should get it straight away because I'm pretty much at the front of the queue. So hopefully you guys should hear something next week about my 5090 situation. But we just have to play the waiting game. We just have to be a bit patient, and hopefully we'll all get what we want at the price that we're willing to accept. Because I'm not trying to play with these scalpers. If I wanted to play with scalpers, I'd already have my card, but I'm not that bothered, to be honest. I've done everything I can. I just gotta wait now. All right, let's do this fight. So thanks for you guys hitting the like button. I just realized that it's 16 likes now, so I appreciate you for doing that.
Rare Zemzalette variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Zemzalettes are known as the sages of the skies, not only because of their intelligence, but also their remarkable feathers that make them both elegant.
I've got to stop these things from taking flight. Not too sure how I'm gonna do that. Come on, Cloud, you need to stop falling on the ground. We just gotta beat these guys down as quickly as we can. We almost pressured this one. Alright, it's taken flight now, so that messed up. We already failed the mission. We need to do some better counterattacks. If we know the synergy abilities, not yet. What is this thing weak against? Let's find out.
Allow me.
So it doesn't like frost. Okay, I should use that more often. Yep, I'll give it a try next time. I'll come back to this one. I don't think I want to be doing this one anytime soon. Once I learn like advanced Blizzard, then I'll probably be able to do it. Alright, let's head back to... Let's see now. I'm going to go back to Grasslands. There's something I want to do. Should be able to fast travel now. Oh, I got to go back to the guy with the kind of Chocobo cart thing, carriage thing. Where is that farm? I think it's over here somewhere. Oh, there's actually something over here I can do. Okay, there are some more stuff. Let's go here then. Just gonna catch up on some comments. HQ10 says, does the game have ray reconstruction and frame gen yet? No, but with the latest driver you can go into the NVIDIA app and enable I think it's smooth motion. It doesn't work that well though. I wouldn't recommend doing it. What else do we have here? Mike Atkinson says, so are you keeping the 5080 once you get the 5090? I don't know. I have a... I think I'd have more fun getting a 9070 XT rather than keeping the 5080 because it's kind of a nothing burger compared to if you own the 4090. It's not much of a difference. So for me, it's not that interesting. So if I'd rather get a 9070 XT and have that with my 5090 than have a 5080 and a 5090. So that's probably what I'm going to do, but we'll see what the pricing is first before I make any decisions. What else do we have here? Darzo says, as long as I have it before the new Doom game comes out, I'm good. Yeah, that Doom game looks awesome. Artemis says, UK didn't get hit with tariffs, right? In Canada we did, but got my 5090 before the price increase, thankfully. Well, my situation's a little different because yes, the UK hasn't really been hit with tariff prices as yet. Well, at launch day at least, they have increased now. But my retailer is saying potentially there may be something extra to pay, but we'll see. We'll see what they do.
You're done.
All warmed up.
Yeah, that was easy work. Okay, we're close to the objective now. Kim Henry PC says, are you playing in 4K with HDR? No, I'm not playing with HDR because I can't stream in HDR, so there's no real point in doing it. But I am playing in 4K. Not you paid the right value. Their VRAM is not cheap and a new Tensor Cores gen, but I wonder, would you able to use all of that stuff? I mean, I guess with the 5090 it would be probably better as someone who's doing AI stuff and maybe other like professional applications. They'll get more use out of its full capability, but I'm a gamer first, so I'm not that bothered about all that stuff. I'm buying it because it's got great game technology and it's very powerful, so that's all I need. Wish it was cheaper, but it isn't. But I'm prepared to pay for what it costs. Okay, here it is. How about find 3 artifacts around here? Something over here. That's 2 out of 3. One more. Wait for my bird to smell it. Okay, so it's back this way. Okay, so I think it is up here somewhere. To my left. To the right. There it is. Okay, mission done. I think I've done everything I can for Chudley right now. See if there's anything else. There's another Fort Condor match I can do, but I don't really want to do that right now. And we can't get over here yet. I don't think so. There's not really much I can do. You know, we can't get over here, but no one said anything about over here. So let's teleport over here and see. Upper Echelon Gaming says, are you able to capture RTX 5090? Yeah, I bought a Asus Astro OC edition on launch day. I'm pretty much at the front of the queue in my retailer. We're just waiting for the restock to come and then it will get shipped. So hopefully next week I'll get it. We're not too sure. Alex, somehow you perform better with 5080 in the games. I have 4090. 4090 should be faster than 5090, right? Probably my CPU 3900K is not as fast as yours, I don't know. Oh, to be honest, the 3900K should be plenty fast to pair with a 4090, but there are situations where you can be CPU bound. But I've overclocked this 5080, so there's that too. But what I found is the 5080 is a little bit better than expected when it comes to games that have heavy ray tracing. It does have a little bit of an edge on the 4090 in terms of the same workload, so it's a bit closer than you would expect, but ultimately the 4090 is a faster card, so I'm not saying it's slower. Okay, got them now. Is the 9800X 3D faster than the 3900K and 4K resolution? The 9800X 3D is faster than the 3900K in every resolution. It's just a faster gaming CPU. So if you've got a graphics card that can actually leverage a game, say at a very, very high frame rate at 4K, then the 9800X 3D is going to give you more performance. But if it's a game where it's so GPU bound that you're only getting less than 60 FPS, then CPU isn't really going to matter that much. We need to kind of stop thinking as 4K as the great equalizer for CPUs. There are situations paired with the right GPU that you're gonna be getting a high frame rate now that GPUs are getting so quick. So having a good CPU, you're still gonna find advantages at 4K. Not very few of them, but you still can find them. Okay, let's try find out what these things don't like.
Too bad.
They don't like pretty much everything on this rock doesn't like ice, so let's just use some more blizzard. I'm out of MD.
Moving on then.
Nicholas says DLSS on. Yes, it is. So scaling maximum 100%, minimum 66%, so essentially DLSS quality when performance is below 120, but when I'm at 120 it's at 120, it's at 100% maximum. I'm also in the queue for Astro 5090 in Canada. Might have to wait till mid-March. Yeah, a lot of us are waiting, but I'm hearing that the stock situation is gonna improve very soon. Now that Chinese New Year's over with, supply and assembly, should I say, is gonna be back to 100%. So the supply chain will be in full flow. So we'll see what happens. But you know, I'm eagerly awaiting my card, but for now I'll just be enjoying the RTX 5080. Okay, so we've got to find a way over here. I don't know if there is a way through here. Doesn't look like it. I can't see any paths leading. Maybe there's a way I can climb up the mountain with one of my chocobos. Just have a look. If not, I'm just going to go back and start doing some main mission stuff. No, I don't think there's a way across, to be honest. I like to do like all of the side mission stuff early in the game, and I can just kind of enjoy the main story, and you should be pretty high leveled and have good gear as well, so it kind of just helps you get through the main missions a lot easier as well. but it seems that I've done all I can do pretty much at this stage. So I'm gonna go back to the Chocobo stables and see if I can get a cart back to the Grasslands. Now, where is that stable? Yeah, it's over here. How much is the Astro in the UK? Depends where you buy it from. It should be. It used to be 26. If you go to the Asus store, the official one, it's 26,000. Or sorry, it's 2,660 pounds. That's how much it should be. But there's places selling it for 3,000. So it all depends on where you get it from. And there's actually an Astro and an Astral OC edition, so got to make that distinction. So the Astral OC is generally a lot more expensive than the normal one. It's probably just a small factory overclock as well. Probably isn't worth the extra money, but that's how they do it. Gonna heal up my guys, and then I'm gonna get on this carriage and go back to the Grasslands. Here in CAD it's 45,000 or 4,500 after taxes. That Canadian dollars, is it? Alex says, crazy times, man. We can't even find 4090s nowadays, so I will sell my 4090. I guess I can get a decent price for it. Yeah, you should get a good decent price. I got a good price on mine, but I sold mine before Christmas, so you could probably get the same amount, to be honest. Maybe even a little more now, because some people are just desperate. But yeah, if you're a 4090 owner, you can pretty much sell at a good price anyway.
I flew right on over here when I heard Gabe was back in business. If you're in the market for a ride, Gabe's Chocobos will get you where you need to go, lickety-split.
Yeah, let's go back to the Grasslands. I can't believe you have to pay to do this. I'm just going to check my statistics on my OBS. Just want to make sure there's no drop frames. Yep, no drop frames so far, so everything is nice and smooth. So looks like these settings are working pretty well. Okay, so there's one or two things I needed to do over here. There's this one survey I haven't done, so I need to get over here. So maybe if I go here first. Right, we need to get over here somehow. Looks like a dead end to me. I guess I'm gonna have to climb up. Or we can just go around. Avoid these monsters, they're not really a challenge. Up at Echelon Gaming says I got 2200 Canadian for my 4090. I'm not familiar with the exchange rate, but what's the equivalent to the Canadian dollar versus the USD? Was that about 1800 maybe? But even so, that sounds like you got a good price. There is a live stream survey I need to do around here somewhere. Just need to find a way to get over here. Looking around, I don't see a way around. So there's got to be a way though. All of this area hasn't been explored, so maybe it's around here somewhere. Go and try my luck down there. Okay, so let's just take a right around here. Keep going down. Map's a bit hard to navigate, but I'm going the right way. No, this game doesn't support multi-frame gen. I don't know if they have any plans to. Being that the game is locked to 120 FPS, I don't see much benefit. Okay, we're heading in the right direction. It seems like there's a bridge that takes you over here. So, I think we're going in the right way. See if there's a way to get on top of this bridge from this side. Doesn't seem like it, so there might be another way. Let's go under here, under this arch. I got some enemies I need to kill.
This ends here. It's on now. Freeze. Just like that, okay?
Okay, took these guys down, no problem. Play this game is not worth 5090 price, but you don't buy a 5090 to play one game, so that's a bit of a weird comment to make. You buy a 5090 so you can play everything. If this just happens to be one of the games you're playing, then so be it. Fortunately, it's going around £1,900. Yep. They're not making them anymore, so it's kind of a seller's market now. You can literally say to the buyer, well, where else are you going to get it? Because if you try to buy one new from like Amazon or something, they want like 2,800 or something crazy. So in the grand scheme of things, you know, it's actually kind of a deal. You can pretty much get what you paid for it on launch day, which is the crazy thing about it. The 4090 never lost any value. Trixels says both are going. Have you got an overclock on the 5080? Yes, I do. I think right now there's 395 megahertz on the core, 2000 megahertz on the memory, and my power limit is 110% with no voltage. I'm stuck here. I really want to get across, but it doesn't seem like there's a way to do so. At least a way I can't find. what if I just travel here? I'm gonna go back to the mine, make my way back and see if there's a way I've missed. I'm thinking I've missed something around here. Alex says when GTA 6 will get released on the PC, people will rush to buy the 5090 like crazy. Hey, by then it might have good availability. So we'll see. But GTA 6 probably ain't gonna come out till 2026 for PC. So, you know, we'll be looking to something like the RTX 5090 Ti or 5080 Ti Super or something stupid like that. That's probably what people will be looking at. Something with a little bit more VRAM. It's a little bit cheaper than a 5090. Okay, so there's areas I have not explored over here, it seems. Let's call my Chocobo. Nicole says, will you be playing The Last of Us 2 when it launched on PC? Yeah, absolutely. I had my PS5 for a short while, but that was one of the games I really enjoyed. I know because of the story and certain events, it was a kind of a controversial game. But once you get into it, it's still just a Last of Us game that happens to be really good. So yeah, definitely getting it for PC for sure. You guys says, how do you stop tearing without using VSync on the LG C3? I don't know. I just don't use VSync in my games really, and I don't really suffer from tearing. This game has tearing because it's capped internally, and there's nothing you can do to uncap the frame rate. So there's nothing I can do about. If you're getting tearing on your C3, try playing games without VSync and see how that looks. I don't really see it, so it's not something I've suffered with. Seems like there's a way to get on the bridge from here, possibly. Let's have a look. I may have to resort to going on YouTube to find out how to get to this last life spring, because this is just annoying. Not very clear where you gotta go. Okay, it's confusing as hell. Can't go over the mithril mine. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on YouTube to find out what to do on this another time. I'm not gonna do that now, of course. I think that is everything I can do here in the Grasslands. I'm just gonna quickly check with Chadley just to make sure I've done all of these VR battles. And if there's no more VR battles to do, then I'll go back and start doing some of the main mission.
I heard that you assisted the Mughals in opening their shop. It's said that Mughal metals, their unique currency, is imbued with a preternatural power to lift one's spirits. Perhaps collecting these metals and delivering them to the Mughals will bring us that much closer to a planet replete with joy and laughter.
Once Upon a Time says, yo, just wanted to pop in and say hi, Bang for Bart. Keep doing what you're doing. Bro, love from London. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so let's see if there's any fights we can do. Alright, we've got one that I haven't done yet. We actually got two that I haven't done. So let's start with the Junon region one. Let's go with Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith, because she's like support. You guys says thanks. Also, do you use HDR when with the C3 when not recording? Yeah, I use HDR when I can. beat these guys down.
No holding back. So long.
I think these are the things that are weak to Blizzard, so consider using that. Yeah, definitely weak to Blizzard.
No time to celebrate.
Alright, deal with these guys. Alright, let's go into Punisher mode and start doing some counter attacks. Easy work. Alright, these flans, I wonder what they're weak to. Maybe lightning, thunder maybe? I'll have to assess them to find out.
I got your number.
So they're immune to frost, but they're weak to fire. Well, that's fine with me.
This ends here.
Let's get safe first.
Calling fire. Burn. Let's go.
Diego Coelho says, are you going to buy the 9950X 3D? Nope, no interest in that. I've got a 4900KS for my workstation. I've got loads of cores and threads. And I've got a 9800X 3D for gaming, so I'm pretty happy with my CPU situation. No, this thing doesn't like cold.
Freeze. It's on now. That's that.
That was pretty easy. Okay, now we have the Junon battle. Second one, level 23 one. This one should be a bit harder. All of these things hate frost. Come on, Cloud. I'll be a bit more evasive than that, mate.
You're done.
Moving on then.
Easy. I don't think I've fought any of these guys before. Actually, I have in the Mithril Caves. They don't like counter attacks. That pressures them. Really go into my Punisher mode.
Here we go.
Alright, let's quickly assess them, see what they don't like. They don't like fire. Okay, I can do something about that. Come on guys, help me out here.
Time to burn. Gotcha. Going in.
Let me know.
You're dead. Let's finish this. Nothing to it.
Okay, let's go. Alright, let's use Blizzard on this thing. Alright, we're pressuring it now. Some serious damage to this thing. Little things are tough. More to take out. Then we can focus on the little guy. The big guy, should I say. Alright, Cloud. Use a cross slash. Nice. Gamer over
Just like
says
that,
hello.
right?
How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Spirit art material. Okay. If there's anything more for me to do other than that, I can take another shot at the Phoenix, but I think the Phoenix is a little bit too much for me at the moment. But I'll give it a go. Actually, you know what? I'll wait till I weaken it a bit
You
more.
made short work of that simulation. I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
Okay, I think we're good. There isn't really much left for me to do around here. This is a large part of the island that's not been explored, but I don't know if it is explorable yet. Other than that, I've done everything in the Grasslands. So yeah, time to get out of here. Go back to the carriage and go back to Junon. Should really buy some more cushions while I'm here. Sell some stuff as well. I think I might have 99 off a few things. I got 99 iron ore. It's no good at keeping them. And 99 sage. Sell a few of those. A lot of pearl ginger root as well. Sell some beast belts. And some planet's blessing. Will keep your money up. Okay. Let's check everyone's stats. May as well rest, doesn't cost anything. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Howdy! Our carriages will get you where you need to go. Well, I say our, but I'm not a regular employee. I only fill in from time to time whenever the farm I work isn't busy.
Grasslands says, wow, this game textures look good. Yeah, it helps when they've buffed them up on the PC a little bit. Okay, what to do now? I think I've done quite a lot of extra stuff, so I can be forgiven to kind of just get on with the main game. So the main objective's over here, so let's just over here. Want to make a quick save just in case there's some stuff I want to do after I finish live streaming. Okay, let's go.
Celebrate.
So all of this is Junon?
Everything above us. Below is under Junon.
Little more than an impoverished fishing village.
Vegas. Shinra's always gotta have someone stumble. It's their friggin' MO.
Grasslands says, I remember people complaining on the textures on the PS5 version. Looks like on the PC it's very, very sharp. Yeah, it's definitely not blurry. Because I think PS5's dynamic resolution was a little bit too aggressive. But then again, on the PC, it's got a lot of frame stutter issues, so it's not perfect.
One moment. Welcome to Under Junon, our sunless oasis. My name is Rhonda. I'm the mayor and sheriff around these parts.
What?
Avalanche, huh?
That depends on who's asking.
A woman who could turn you in. And be 100 grand richer for it.
Well, you know what they say. Can't take it with you.
And heiress to boot, huh? That's another $500,000 on top.
$500,000?
Down here, though, we know when to turn a blind eye. Consider our lips sealed.
Sorry, but I call bullshit.
Well, I don't think you would if you knew even half of what my town's been through. You don't like it? Leave. But over there, there's a quiet little inn where everyone's welcome.
Any guys in black robes pass through?
Not that I saw. Did see some black suits, though. 2 guys and a girl. Looked pretty tough.
Well, well.
They made a beeline right for the elevator.
Now we're talking.
No, don't even think about it. In case it isn't obvious, upstairs is Shinra turf. And the same goes for the elevator as well. Don't ask me what, but the company's got something big planned up there. And security is tight. You start anything at all, and there will be consequences.
Well, we've been warned. Man, there were some major frame spikes there. I was not happy to see that. They really do need to do a better job with how much stuttering there is on this game. Anyway, let's head for the hotel. Maybe I can find someone in this village that wants to play Queen's Blood. Meet him for a card game.
Yeah, what she said. There's gotta be black robes around here somewhere. So how are we gonna find them?
That would depend on where they are headed. If they mean to continue west, there are only 2 ways off this continent. By sea or by air.
Right. Might want to ask around town then. Locals will know routes not on the map. May have even seen stragglers pass through. Or got boats for rent or something.
How about we meet at the inn when we're done?
Sounds good. And remember, low profile.
Okay. So when the party splits up like this, you can kind of do like relationship building. So you can do missions for individuals and improve your relationship with them.
Paint chipping and wood bending.
JDoggy0130X2K. What a name. Says, have you the Final Fantasy VII fix? I don't. I'm gonna look into it though.
I just love it. Where do they keep the smutty stuff?
Hey there, looking to augment your folios?
I've only got a little bit of points, but Barrett's got some points I can spend. Pretty much all I can do.
Come back soon.
Alright, there's some people that want to play Queen's Blood.
It was lousy with fishing boats.
They're a new edition of Clear Skies.
So maybe I'll try my luck.
Hey, look. I bet we could beat him. Oh, hey there, mister. Are you looking for someone to play Queen's Blood with?
We'd be more than happy to go a round or two with you.
I'm Devin, the younger brother.
And I'm Darren, the older one.
And together, we're the Double D Duo. A team of twins who love Queen's Blood.
You'll face my little brother here first. If you win, then I'll take you on. 2 for the price of 1. Sweet deal, right?
Speaking of prices, if you lose against either of us, you gotta fork over 3 gil.
Yeah, I can pay that. Okay, let's get into it. I've got a half decent deck, so hopefully I can get a win. Let's see now. I've got 3 level 1s. I've got 4 level 1s. So I'm going to get rid of one of these. I think I'll get rid of this one. Let's see now. Not too sure what cards these guys have got, but pretty sure they're decent. Okay, we need to get some get back. Probably not the best way to spend my points, if I'm honest. Go with here. I'll go up to 4. It might be better to use this. Alright, we've got our Chocobo Moogle card. Raises 1 power by 1 for each card enhanced ally card. Yeah, we're gonna do that for sure. Oh man, he kicked my ass on this one. Kid's good. There's nothing I can do. He's already won this one. May as well pass. Yeah, I got beaten pretty convincingly. I'm gonna give him a rematch, see if I can win this time. Will you get the 9070 XT for FSR4 even if it's downgrade from the performance compared to... No, I mean I wouldn't get rid of my 7900 XTX. I would just buy the 9070 XT just to have it. And maybe once I get my 5090 I'll get rid of the 5080. That's probably what I'll do. Okay, let's start the match. Hopefully I'll get the win this time. Okay. We've got all level 1 cards, that's not good. So this is what we're gonna do. I get rid of the soldier. Okay, let's go with level 2 card, put it here. No, that ain't gonna work. We need to create some space there first, so let's put this here. What we will do though, let's put this wolf here. I'm winning on 2 roads now, so I'm winning the game at the moment. I don't know for how much longer. It's a close fight. That's it, I'm done. There's nothing more I can do. He's probably going to end up winning this. We're drawing at the top, we're drawing in the middle, and I'm winning at the bottom, so if it ends like this, I'll win. Oh, come on. He's won just from that one move alone. That's won him the game. And there's nothing I can do, and he can still put down some more cards. That was close though. Anyway, I'll have to improve my deck.
That's 3 gil for us.
I want to beat these kids at some point. I just need to improve my deck. Maybe I'll make some changes. Alright, let's see what else we can do around here. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it now. I've got some boxing I need to watch. So I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm just gonna quickly check my OBS stats to make sure there's no drop frames, which there isn't. So yeah, solid stream. I think I've got some good settings now. Alexander Bogax, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, says hello all. Thanks for tuning in, but I am ending the stream now, so you kind of came at the very end. But I do appreciate everyone that got involved in the stream, everyone that commented. If you're new, consider subscribing. I try to live stream a little bit more. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.